Salut YouTube, c'est Kingok, merci de vous joindre à nous. Alors, comme un abruti, j'ai oublié de commencer l'enregistrement. Et voilà, donc, merde. On a légèrement progressé, on n'est pas allé très loin, on est juste mort une fois comme un gros caca. Et j'avais juste oublié de connecter l'enregistrement. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Et les gens qui vous disent bonjour YouTube. Sensei notamment. Sensei. Et Night Fury. Des fidèles. Salaud YouTube. Pensez bleu. Ouh. Ok. Oh, le gros paquet. Oh, le gros paquet de Raiden. C'est pas compliqué. C'est quoi cette tête? Ça vient d'où, ça? Oh là. Il y a un nombre de cypher. Peut-être qu'une petite chauffe grenade. Ah. Ah. Ça marche. Fuck everything. Ça marche pas? Ah putain. Allô? Allô? Laissez-moi rentrer. Vite. Ah. Scheiße. Je vais... Ah, je peux les liquider, là. Yes. Alors là, faut pas que je me tienne trop fort le bouton carré quand je suis en visée avec un fusil d'assaut. Chier. Voilà. Excellent. Donc faut que j'aille là-bas, là. J'imagine. Ouais, je sais le tout, c'est là-bas. Putain de mouette, cassez-vous. Niquez-vous les mouettes. De quoi? Qu'est-ce qui sert à quoi? Ah, la chauffe-grenade. Le chauffe-grenade, c'est comme dans le premier, en fait, ça neutralise tout ce qui est système électronique, donc tout ce qui est machine, donc tout ce qui est tous les robots comme ça, et donc voilà, ça servira aussi potentiellement pour un combat contre un potentiel Metal Gear. Et par contre, ça me bousille mon radar, hein, donc mon radar ne marche pas quand je l'utilise. Et en sachant que le radar a changé par rapport au premier, il faut débloquer des terminaux. Ah, c'est Solidus qui parle. Ah. Là, c'est un micro directionnel, ce que nous avons là. Bonjour madame. Ah oui. Non. Non. Je voulais faire pause. Je voulais faire pause. Solidus, oui, c'est le troisième clone. Non. Je suis merde sur merde ce soir. Oh, le débile mental. Parce que je voulais expliquer des trucs par rapport au jeu pour ceux qui venaient de... Enfin, pour ceux qui n'avaient pas vu. Oh, le con. Le con de la bite. Je suis désolé. Ah, ça dégoûte. Ah, je suis qu'une merde. Mais genre, c'est une cinématique, ça, arrêtez.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
Là, c'est celui du souhait qui parle. Merde, l'andouille. Abruti. Non, j'en reviens pas. Con comme une bite.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to.
Je trouve qu'il y a quand même un comportement très bizarre avec Campbell, hein, Campbell.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR
Ouais.
training.
Mais
Take out the circuit panel?
Campbell en fait a un comportement très bizarre en fait, c'est surtout ça aussi. Enfin moi je sais pourquoi
Try
mais.
ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Oui.
The
Sinon,
president
no.
is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response.
Non mais oui,
It
il y a pas que
looks like
ça.
the walls have a built-in radio shield.
Enfin là ça, ils sont beaucoup à Trotman dans Rambo quand même.
Contact with him.
If you need to confirm his
C'est un jeu
position,
PS2 hein, n'oubliez pas à la base.
into
Hein.
the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Mais ouais bref, il y a le président des États-Unis qui est emprisonné et qui avait les codes d'accès notamment pour avoir la possibilité de faire péter, enfin de déclencher non seulement une arme nucléaire, mais aussi de pouvoir péter, d'activer le Metal Gear. Sauf qu'il ne pouvait le faire qu'avec des conditions extrêmement précises, et en bref, il fallait qu'il le fasse sur uniquement sur son accord sans être modifié. Donc ça veut dire, voilà, il fallait qu'il soit... comment on dit déjà? Putain, le terme... Ah... Il fallait qu'il le fasse de lui-même, pas par la drogue, pas par la persuasion, pas par la torture, en fait. Voilà, il fallait qu'il donne les codes de lui-même, voilà. Mais, Oula. Bonjour. Il y a des soldats ici ou pas? J'ai pas l'impression. Non, ça se casse pas, ça? Ah non. Ceci ne se casse pas. Et voilà, et donc il a donné volontairement les codes d'activation, ce qui fait que c'est un traître. Ah mais d'accord, c'était juste des munitions, d'accord, je me suis fait baiser. Là, décidément, je fais n'importe quoi ce soir. C'était pas une bonne soirée. Et donc ouais, pour avoir accès à la mini-carte, enfin au radar, dans chaque zone, il faut récupérer, enfin faut repérer des petits terminaux comme ça. Et les activer. Ah, il a. Comme dans le premier MGS. Hein? Eh. Psst. Si je tire, il réagit comment? Sans branle. Président de mon cul. J'ai toujours pas trouvé silencieux. C'est embêtant. Hey, tu as un bite. Tac tac. Vas-y, fais un coup pour oui, 2 coups pour non. Est-ce que tu veux faire ma bite? Toc. Ah. Coucou, tu veux ma bite? Coucou. Mais bref, je pense que c'est difficile à expliquer l'histoire en fait d'un MGS, surtout le... À partir du 2 où ça devient très compliqué. Donc faudra regarder les replays quand je les aurai mis. Pas besoin d'aller là pour l'instant-ci. Toc. Dis donc, notre furie. Un coup pour oui, 2 coups pour non. Est-ce que tu veux voir mon chibre? Qui va là? Voilà. Mais oui. Il est où Los Roquettes? Il est où Nikita? Et pourquoi? Ce qui est ouf quand même dans le jeu, c'est que c'est quand même principal. Il y a pas mal d'armes aussi où ce sont des armes. Si, je trouve qu'il faut vraiment descendre dans l'eau. Hein. Il y a pas mal d'armes en fait, c'est juste des armes pour résoudre des puzzles, hein, sinon elles ne servent à rien en jeu. Hein. Putain, d'ailleurs, j'ai du C4, j'en ai toujours pas eu besoin. Ah, tiens, peut-être que si je pose du C4. Attends. Waouh, waouh, waouh. Merci pour le... Ah, merci pour les beats, encore une fois. Tiens, sautez, long de salope. Ah, ça n'a pas marché. Merci. Merci pour le sel. Et tu es premier dans le donneur de beats. Tu es le premier avec la beat. Tu toques au lit déjà. Ah bah là, ah oui. La jeunesse. Non ouais, je crois qu'il fallait vraiment que je descende à l'étage en fait. Il fallait quand même que j'aille dans la flotte. Bye boy. Boy. Putain ouais. Je te racontais tout à l'heure ouais que j'avais pété mon stick arcade. C'est juste parce que j'ai ragé comme un mongol n'empêche. Hein. J'ai ragé comme j'ai dû jamais rager dans un jeu je pense. Allez, on va faire une petite baignade. Oh mais je l'ai pris de toute ma taille le stick, je me suis levé. Ah bah grave le sel ouais. Je me suis levé, j'ai tendu mes bras comme du mieux que je pouvais. Et là, comme si je devais exploser un truc sur le sol, genre écraser une araignée ou je ne sais quelle saloperie. Ah mais j'étais furax, ultra vénère.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the...
Ah, j'ai pas pris ça dans les trucs dans le VR. Attention.
When you're on the surface, you can swim in corresponding directions using the up, down, left, and right movement of the left stick.
D'accord.
Push the punch button to dive down from the surface.
Non, je l'ai pas capturé. Il y a beaucoup de gens qui ont pas arrêté de me le demander, mais non. Non, je l'ai pas fait.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button.
Je me serais arraché les couilles, hein. Après, je tiens pas non plus à ce que les gens me voient sous mon plus mauvais jour, quoi. Mais je pense que ça aurait pu faire le buzz, hein, facile. Hein. Mais c'était genre en jouant à Tekken. Ce qui fait que là, j'en ai commandé un autre de stick. Alors, y'a quoi par ici? Oh, c'est quoi? Pas un carton. Ah, Night Vision Googles. Regardez-moi cette grâce. Bah oui, en plus, sauf que voilà. Ah oui, un super produit, mais surtout que ce qui me fait chier, c'est que comme... Ah! Une mine. Une mine! Ah. Oui. Ça m'a coûté 200 boules ce stick de merde à l'époque. Hein. Et juste parce que je suis un abruti, je l'ai cassé.
Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the president before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Bye bye. Vite. Lever de la bite. Et pour le coup, oui, si je peux avoir à la place un stick dédicacé par Kayane. En plus de pourquoi pas un jeu sous Calibur 6 dédicacé aussi. Moi j'achète. Ah pour le coup, vivement la semaine prochaine que tu nous parles un petit peu de tout ça. Elle va se dire putain encore un malade. Putain parce que je sais pas si t'étais au courant mais à un moment donné elle a eu des problèmes avec un stalker qu'elle est. Un malade mental qui arrêtait pas de la suivre. Enfin un espèce de psychopathe qui arrêtait pas de la harceler. C'était un truc de fou quoi. Elle en est allée jusqu'à appeler les flics quoi. Le mec il était interné. Il est interné quoi. C'est un truc de malade. Je trouve ça complètement fou quoi. Mais la pauvre quoi. Elle a dû non seulement flipper. Elle a pas dû se sentir bien non plus quoi. En ce moment, je suis un peu en mode jeu de combat, mais Tekken, c'est super sympa. Mais putain... Mais putain de jeu de merde. Je vais aller là, je ne sais pas. J'y vais. Le mec est en train d'entendre des explosions et tout. Ah oui, Kayane s'était fait... Kayane s'était fait à moitié agresser par... Ouais. Mais le mec, visiblement, a vraiment des soucis, par contre. Hein. Je crois que le mec est vraiment interné, hein. Je crois qu'il est encore à l'hôpital, là. Le mec faisait une fixette sur elle, en fait. Je sais pas où je vais. Ah, je tourne en rond. Et je tourne en rond, je tourne en rond. Si je vais là-bas. À gauche. Mais ouais, j'avoue, la pauvre, elle a vraiment dû pas sentir, vraiment se sentir très mal, quoi. Excusez-moi, monsieur le président. Non, bougez-vous. Je vais juste vous tuer, ne vous inquiétez pas. Mais genre, le mec, enfin, le mec, c'est allé loin, hein, parce que, comme elle expliquait, en fait, comment ça se passait, le type se prenait en photo, en selfie, il se prenait en photo en selfie à côté d'un mannequin de mariage où il envoyait ça à Kayane, genre un truc comme ça, ouais, ce sera ta robe quand on se mariera ensemble, des trucs comme ça. Mais que des trucs comme ça, en constant, quoi.
President Johnson.
Donc franchement, on a eu de trop peur.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
Oula, oh!
What the a man? Who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Putain. Alors,
switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
En fait, c'est comme le professeur Chen. Alors, t'es un garçon ou t'es une fille?
Do you read me, sir?
Stranger danger.
Yes.
Bad touch.
It's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The
Voilà,
real
on parle
power
des
is in the
Patriots.
Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance.
Huh?
Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
En bref, c'est les Illuminati, hein.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to do. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public. Huh? Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
Yep, il commence à se poser des questions.
Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Ah ben alors, c'est pas les Templiers. Il n'y a pas les assassins non plus.
I
Hein.
wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends.
Voilà, il y a beaucoup de fautes d'orthographe ou des mauvaises syntaxes de phrases où il manque pas mal de choses.
Panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly.
Oh, vous êtes à
When I
100.
told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
Un clone de Big Boss.
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project.
Les enfants
Neither
terribles.
solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago.
Shadow
Moses.
Tout c'est clair.
At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Tout c'est clair. Mais oui, bien sûr. Mais oui, c'est clair.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What
Ça devient
opportunity?
compliqué,
The
hein.
completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was
No,
Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
Le Big Shell.
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious.
Tu déconnes
The
quoi?
infrastructure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
Y a pas de Hideo Kojima.
That's right.
Comment ça aussi? Enfin,
Arsenal,
celui qui a fait
we're
le scénario et
talking
tout,
about
quoi.
an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads,
Ça, c'est ouf.
all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The
Arsenal
Patriots had
Gear.
Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
C'est
So now
Raiden 2 times.
anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it.
Un petit
The
chat.
Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes.
Petit bêtard.
In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer heaven?
Ah,
Listen, there
le
isn't much
paradis des
time.
soldats.
The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW.
J'avoue, à chaque fois quand tu répètes, c'est pour donner de l'attention, quoi.
Other external
Outer
systems,
Heaven,
and
Outer
Arsenal
Heaven.
Gear becomes
Vegan,
full
vegan?
operation. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich.
Ah,
She's the
sur le
only
Tekken.
one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system.
J'avoue, il arrête pas de répéter,
I
putain.
believe she's somewhere on
Metal
level
Gear.
B1 in the
Emma, Emmerich.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Eh oh, monsieur le président, vous avez vu tout de suite, espèce de traître.
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe. And Ocelot forgot to
Eh
search.
bah, ils sont de son
You've
cul.
got to hurry. That disc is the only
Attends,
way
il
to
m'a touché la bite,
Arsenal.
donc pour moi, je suis désolé. Tout est possible.
Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Ça pue la merde. Tuez-moi.
Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
Là, ça fait mal, hein. Oups, mon doigt glisse.
Your right to free speech, Mr. President.
Oh, c'est l'hôte.
Ex-president.
J'adore ce personnage, putain.
Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
La classe a été pure, ce personnage.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade.
Oh, c'est l'hôte.
Let me at least have the freedom.
Ah non, c'est pas exactement le même ça. C'est plus grand dans le premier.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Oh, c'est l'hôte. Ce personnage a tellement de charisme. C'est mon petit personnage préféré de toute la série d'MGS. Et puis le doubleur. Oh, mais le doubleur de ce perso. Et maintenant, on fait l'amour au cadavre. Ah oui, oui. Ah oui, monsieur le président. Oui. Oh, le cigare dans le cul, comme Clinton. Oui. Ah, oui. Putain. Je me claque pour rien. Hop. Juste pour s'assurer que c'est bien mort. Raiden, le violeur de cadavre.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Bon, chacha.
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
C'est moi qui bouge la
That was not my
caméra.
intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be
Emma.
located on level B1 in the core.
Serpent solide, ah bon, on le verra plus tard.
You've got
Il
to
nous a
find
aidé à
the
affronter
Arsenal
un avion de chasse. Et coucou, Luro.
It's up to you to make sure that the
Ça va?
president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood.
Ah,
Raiden out.
t'as pas vu cette magnifique scène, Luro, où t'as le président des États-Unis qui m'a attrapé la bite? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, mon chien?
What's your
Ah voilà Snake.
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
Bah ouais.
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
Et ouais, bah écoute, tu verras ça dans la diff.
2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right.
Et ouais, t'as le président des États-Unis qui m'a attrapé le zizi, qui m'a fait pack. Il fait, mais vous êtes un homme.
Persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
On fait ce qu'on veut avec la manipulation
I'd
d'information.
infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and
Voilà,
took
c'est ce qui s'est passé au tout début du jeu.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
Le pauvre. Mourir noyé, c'est moche comme mort.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. A small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public.
Ah, c'était ça.
In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him, so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
Donc les gens, c'est les
They
patriotes.
set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we
Wow.
fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Excellente question, t'as quand même.
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Oh, vache. Les dialogues sont un peu longs quand même, mais c'est intéressant. Interesting. En tout cas, je suis tellement hypé. Là, j'ai vu des vidéos du prochain Dead or Alive aussi. Je pense que début d'année, ça fait chier parce qu'il faut que j'achète Resident Evil Collector. Et en février, il y a Dead or Alive 6, 7, 6, je sais plus. Bon, bref, il y a le nouveau Dead or Alive qui sort. Et il a l'air complètement dingue aussi. Hein. Il y a Soul Calibur aussi en octobre. Il y a Red Dead aussi. Il y a trop de jeux que je veux acheter, putain. Il y a trop de jeux à acheter. Dada. Acheter le poisson. Ah oui. Petit.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
Ah mais sous le cas, ouais.
Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her.
Trop de jeux à jouer.
She's afraid of water.
What?
C'est moche.
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
Ah mais oui, mais... Si t'as des photos du pad, faudra que tu me le montres. J'ai cru avoir vu déjà Kayane mettre la main dessus, mais faudrait que je vois. Après c'est du Nakon, donc je me méfie quand même un petit peu. Et t'as le prix au fait? C'était pas 150 ou 160 euros?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core.
169!
Look,
putain, j'espère que c'est des boutons sanois, etc. quoi, merde. Enfin, j'espère que c'est des trucs solides. J'espère que ça résistera à mon taux de sel.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
C'est moche quand même d'aller dans une plateforme aquatique comme ça en plein milieu de l'océan. En plein milieu de l'eau. Et ne pas savoir nager. Je sais pas, c'est comme si tu demandais à un vegan d'aller travailler en boucherie quoi. Voilà, c'est pas pratique. Ah, les commandes. Bon, bah, c'est là, là. Ah. On va peut-être en remonter un petit peu. Et j'ai testé. Le truc résiste à ton doigté. Ah ouais. Et t'as appuyé comme un gros sauvage. T'as joué à un truc, t'as joué à un jeu avec? Ah oui, vous avez dû tester ce calibre pour le coup. Ah, alors ouais, ça s'est bien passé, t'as kiffé? Non. Peter Stillman, non. Ah, t'as joué Mitsurugi. Ah, la salissure. Ah, petit bâtard. T'aurais pas pu jouer un gros, t'aurais pas pu jouer, je sais pas, Astaroth. Les gros, c'est l'avenir. Putain, c'est illisible. Mais sinon, si vous voulez jouer des billes aussi, il faut les jouer avec Kilik. T'as gagné un jeu de cartes Dragon Ball? Ah, stylé. Ah oui, forcément, t'avais les mecs de... T'avais Abyss. Ah, tu leur as parlé des jeux de rôle? Tu leur as parlé des jeux de rôle papier? Un booster d'un Goboy. Ah oui, d'accord. Ah ouais, d'accord. Ok, bon. Ah non, c'est pas les mêmes. D'accord. J'étais convaincu que Abyss... C'est Abyss qui sont chargés. Ah! Combat. Avec Vamp, le roumain. Le roumain.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Un mec qui marche sur l'eau. Et qui se comporte comme un véritable vampire. Il peut courir sur l'eau, il peut courir sur les murs. Il esquive les balles. Il boit du sang. Et quand il se mange des balles dans le front, ça lui fait pas mal. Enfin, il meurt pas. En fait, Vamp, c'est clairement la némésis en fait de...
This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Couchez le chat!
You knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Oui, on va le tuer. Je vais le tuer. Je vais le tuer.
Some time ago, but the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
Putain, il fait l'objet de toujours...
This is no
Il fait des Fortnite dance, mon dieu!
It's capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression.
C'est pas faux.
It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is
Il mérite de
activated.
décéder, de décès.
The nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
Les patriotes.
You're insane.
insane. We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Plein de complots.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Holy shit!
You're still hoping that the girl can
My
install
English is very well.
around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Non, touche pas à ton couteau comme ça qui est entre tes jambes, c'est dégueulasse. Manette 2, même désolé. Ah, et je crois qu'il faut lui balancer des grenades à sa gueule. Puis s'essouffle. Il aura le droit. T'es à moitié pédé comme un phoque. T'es à moitié pédé comme un phoque. Totalement pédé. Être obligé de remonter plus vite. Allez, on remonte, c'est que merde. Bang! Quel swag! Swag! Tu vas crever, Vamp! Oui. Je sais pas où il est. Enculé! Allez, sors de ton trou. Bonjour. Quel swag, quelle allure. Oups. Allez, sors de ton trou. Squat, 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 squat. Oh, je peux tirer sur les lames. Enculé! Salaud! Oups. Ow. Ow. Wow. petit bâtard. Ah Aïe. Je peux tirer dessus en fait. Oh merde. Ah, il est là. C'est ça en fait. Ce petit bâtard, il touche mon nom. En fait, c'est un putain de ninja quoi. C'est un personnage de manga. Bon. Aïe. Non mais au bout d'un moment, nique ta race. Hein. Ah. Possible qu'il est mort par là. Ah ah! C'était mauvais. Qui a fait pour sa gueule? Ce combat est long.
My body.
Putain mais... Comment je fais pour toucher ça merde? C'est ça qu'il foutre. Ah! Il y a Clément, ça l'aide en fait. Il m'énerve! Avec ces petites danses là. T'es bon d'enculé. Ah. Ah, touché. Yes! Wouh! C'était chiant. Ah, ça... Ah, je t'emmerde, bureau. J'ai réussi. Enfin, pas ce MGS. Ce MGS là, je suis particulièrement nul. Dans le 3 aussi, je suis pas très bon. Le 4, ça va un peu plus. Et le 5, ça va, je gère.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion.
What's up? A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on.
Vers le nord, VER, hein, pas VERS. C'est beau. Bon, attendez. Pour YouTube, on va faire une pause, on va s'arrêter là. Donc YouTube, merci d'avoir regardé la vidéo. Comme d'habitude, le petit pouce bleu, le commentaire, le partage, très important. Le lien dans la description pour nous joindre sur Twitch. Merci d'avoir regardé, c'était King Gork. À la prochaine.